I'll say that I'm proud of our team for playing hard and for giving ourselves a chance down the stretch. I don't have a lot to do with that, obviously. But I'll also say we give up 53 points to an ACC team. ACC teams don't beat ACC teams when they give up 53 points and a half, especially when it's a close game.
Can you speak on the first half, the way you guys controlled it, and just up until the end?
Well, we definitely played more of the way we practice in the first half. But, you know, which basically, we talked about two things before the game. We said we don't want to waste any possessions offensively, and we want to really play together defensively. In the first half, we did a better job of that. The second half, I think to their credit, they took us out of our rhythm a little bit. Fatigue set in. Maybe I don't have our guys quite ready to play physically. And I thought we bailed out for a big stretch of the second half, and we weren't quite as engaged, weren't quite as ready, and on a mission not to waste offensive possessions. And for us, offense is a big deal. As you can tell, defense is not, but it needs to be. I'm kidding about that. Defense is really important to us. We've talked about it all preseason, but frustrated right now.
What's it say about the kids, Coach, that you had the good first half, and then whatever it was, 12 or 15 point game with 7 minutes to go, and that's typically where the ASUN school will fade away from the ACC school, and obviously that wasn't the case then. What's that tell you going forward?
I hope it means we're made of the right metal. I think our team has a chance to do really good things in our league and against people that we're supposed to beat. And I hope tonight was an indication of that. I told them in the locker room that that if they think anything less, then they're shortchanging themselves. But if they think that we're close right now, then they're fooling themselves. But we've got a chance, and we're not supposed to beat Miami, but we can beat Miami, And I think our guys approach the game that way. Nobody expects us to win the ACC, but we only have to play them once, and that's the only time we have to beat them. So that's how we looked at the game.
What were your impressions of facing Miami?
Yeah, well, they're really talented, of course. Their size gave us a lot of problems tonight. All of the toughness stats, offensive rebounds for each team, the number of free throws that are taken for each team, they kicked us by a large margin there. And size alone has a lot to do with that. But I think in the second half they wanted the ball more than we did. I think they were quicker to the ball. I think they fought for rebounds better than we did. And when you do that, your team usually plays better, regardless of whether you're Stetson or Miami or St. Leo.
Did the St. Leo game, I'm assuming you guys noticed that game, did that give your team even more confidence?
Well, I think we knew full well we weren't going to see the same team, the same Miami team. St. Leo was a heck of a team, and we played them last year, and it was a game down to the wire. So I'm not surprised that St. Leo won the game because I have a lot of respect for them. But we knew that Miami had prepared this week in a little bit different manner, and that we were going to see a different team. The reason it did give us confidence is because our teams were pretty similar, ours and St. Leo's, and the style was a little bit of trouble for Miami, and so that gave us a reason to think we could come in here and do what we do, and they weren't going to take us out of that.
Adam, as you guys are trying to build something, what's tonight? I know we're walking the moral victory line here, but what do you take away from tonight, just as far as what the potential in your locker room might be?
I think the guys see glimpses of stuff that we do that, how good we could be. So I think the guys see that, but I think they realize, what Coach said in the locker room, that, we do have a lot to work on. And there's a lot of stuff that we need to get right that we didn't get right tonight that would give us a chance to win.
You had that 3 off the set play after, I think, the media timeout, maybe timeout right after that, and I think that got you guys within 3. At that moment, how tough is it not to think about an upset and continue focusing on just playing the game, playing each possession?
You just shoot the ball when, Coach drew it up for me to shoot the ball. I just shot it, and, I figured, it just got us that much closer, but I just, ran back on defense and told the guys that we need to get a stop so we get another chance.
Any other questions?